The LEGO Marvel theme in 2022 has been pretty mixed in my opinion, with some sets being great but other sets being the worst things I've ever seen. But today I want to tell you about the best Marvel set of 2022 in my opinion, which is the Sanctum Sanctorum. Now this version of the Sanctum is based off of the film Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which is a sequel to one of the best Marvel movies ever made. Now taking a look at the packaging, it is that new 18+ style packaging, which I am not a fan of. I just think it's way too basic. I'm just not a big fan of it. But I do like the orange that's around the outline of the building, but other than that, I'm just not a fan of this packaging. Now before we take a look at the set, I want to quickly mention the instructions because they actually are unique. It just looks really nice. Now taking a look at this set is amazing. I am in love with this set. It looks so good. It definitely is a set that pops out visually from the rest of the modulars that have been released by LEGO. It is just so good. The amount of detail throughout this entire set is unbelievable. But taking a look at the front of the set, you could definitely tell it's a Sanctum Sanctorum just by looking at it. The amount of detail that is through each floor is just great. I love this printed window up top. All the different colors look very well visually and look pretty accurate to the movie. Since this is a corner modular, that facade does extend to the side of the building. There's also these small little holes on the side of the building, so you could place Doctor Strange or other characters on the building, look like they're fighting on the wall, which I just think looks amazing. Even though I love the outside of the building, there's just one problem I have, is the fact that it has an alley. This set did not need an alley, because even though it looks great from the outside, on the inside everything is cramped. The detail on the inside looks amazing, but unfortunately there's not enough room because for some reason they added an alley to it. I don't know why they added it, but they did. It doesn't look bad. There's some nice detail, including this cool feature which I'll get to in a little bit. I just wish it wasn't there, just so there was more room in the interior to add more detail. Now taking a look at the interior of the first floor, since each floor of the building can get removed, which is something that is very common with modulars, but it's still a nice feature to have. And as you can see, it is very cramped in here. There's not enough room. There's barely enough room to even open the doors, which is unfortunate, but the amount of detail in here looks really nice. Now I'm not sure if this is totally accurate to what it looks like in the films, because you don't really get to see the interior of the Sanctum that much. They kind of just did their own thing, which I'm completely fine with, but the stairs look really nice and accurate to the movies. And the cool part is that you can actually take out the stairs, showing more details, including a fridge with some awesome detail, as well as a shelf with some fun details. And in the corner we do have this secret book that's locked up with some stickered elements on the side, and you can see that from the outside with some wall pieces that you could switch out. You have one with a portal, one with a Captain America billboard, and the other one with Gargantos. Which isn't what happened in the movie, but it's still a really nice build. Moving up to the next floor, unfortunately there isn't really a lot here. It's mostly on this back wall with all these shelves of books, which I just love all the detail there, as well as this door that can open, revealing a portal. And a play feature of this set is that you can actually switch out the different portals that they show in this door using these air conditioners from outside that you could slide left to right, revealing different portals, which is a feature I just absolutely love. On this side we do not have a lot going on. We do have the wall that you could switch out, and you do have these nice stickered pieces, which I just wish were a little bit lower because I just think they're way too high. But other than that, the detail looks nice, but I just wish there was some more space. Moving up to the last floor, we have this room that has the iconic window of the Sanctum Sanctorum, and there is a lot of detail in here. I do wish there was some more detail, but I think that's just asking a bit too much. This room has so many details and it's absolutely amazing, and also has one of my favorite Easter eggs from this set, which Easter eggs are a very common thing in this set, but you do have Monkey Kid's staff. There's a lot of references to other Marvel movies. We also do have the lamp from the 2018 Sanctum Sanctorum, which is a fun little Easter egg, as well as an interchangeable wall. Moving to the roof, there's not a lot of details here. There's a nice planting area with Groot, as well as some other things scattered around just to fill up the space, and it looks good. Taking a look at the minifigures, it's a pretty mixed bag, because for some reason, this set, even though it's based off of Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, they have Avengers Infinity War figures, they have Spider-Man, Iron Man, as well as Squidward, and it doesn't really make sense with the rest of the theming of the set, but they are pretty good minifigures. My favorite one is Spider-Man, because it's just so much detail. I think it's the best homecoming suit we gotten from Lego. The Iron Man minifigure is the same exact one we got, but it has a new helmet piece, which I'm not a big fan of. And for Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, we got Baron Mordo, Wanda, which is such a downgrade from the Disney Plus minifigure series of Scarlet Witch. We have Wong, as well as Doctor Strange, Dead Strange, as well as Sinister Strange. All these minifigures are pretty good. It's just weird that they have Infinity War as well as Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness figures. I don't know what's going on there, but it's not that big of a deal. This set also comes with a couple of stands, so you could have any of the characters flying through the air, which I think is pretty cool. So overall, I have to say this is the best Marvel set of 2022 in my personal opinion. You can easily find this set in a row of modulars. It is such a good set. If you don't have it, I highly recommend you pick it up because the $550 Hulkbuster looks like absolute garbage.
I know I got my shit, okay. Yep. And then... Oh fuck, okay! Oh, I didn't know I had that mod on! Okay, oh, whoa, okay, it's been a good stream.